This is what emotional attachment looks like. I hid behind my long locks for a really long time. I spent a majority of my life being overweight, and I always felt that having long hair and having it in my face like this was going to conceal the fact that I had a really big double chin, just full face all the time. And so I'm finally at a point in my life where I'm confident enough to want to rock something cute. I was considering a bob at some point, but it has taken me a really long time to get my hair to grow out. This is my hair naturally. I have been trimming it for months and months, getting all the bleach. I have not dyed my hair, but for now I'm enjoying the fact that I don't have to dye it. I don't have to go to the salon. I am not damaging outside of adding heat to my hair. So I've been trimming my own hair. So the way I trim my top hair, this is how we learned to do it in school when you wanted long layers. So I bring it all the way to the top this way and just cut straight. Right now it's at a diagonal, but I would take it and just cut it straight like this. So for weeks now, I've been doing this. You take it up straight like this, and then you cut. And this naturally, this hair will be shorter than this hair, even if it's a straight cut, because when it falls, you see how they fall at different layers. So even though you did a straight cut up at the top, so that's how you cut long layers. Long layers is one of the easiest haircuts you can do. What I want to do now is like more of a shag, because I want to have curly hair just all over, but I don't want to go that short either, because you all know how long it's taken me to grow my hair. So let me go wet it again. This is how it dries naturally. So if this is how your hair dries naturally, you're probably thinking you don't have curly hair. You're thinking you just have frumpy, wavy, frizzy hair. But I'm going to show you the difference when you style it and you use the right products. So we're going to go wet the hair and we're going to come back and start cutting. I'm struggling to cut my hair right now. It's not even that long. Like, I've seen girls with super long hair just cut it with no hesitation. I hid behind my hair for so many years that now it's hard to cut it because it's just been a part of me. I'm literally out of my mind. Like, I can't get myself to do it. Okay. So remember, we're just gonna twist. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It grows back. It's just hair, right? That's a lot of hair to cut. That is like years of me trying to grow my hair. I'm not gonna cut the length. The length is going to be there. Why am I so scared? This is why hairdressers don't want to cut your hair when you go in and say you want a dramatic look, because they're like, no, you don't. There, did it. Let's keep going. So now that should be your guide. So now we're going to take sections of the top hair, and that should be your guide to start cutting the rest of your hair. You see? So if I were to cut it this way, it's going to be shorter. Whereas till you see, if I overcorrect this way, you're cutting less and less. So I'm definitely going to overcorrect the maximum amount because I want it to be as long as possible. We're going to point cut. So that it's not such a harsh line. See that? I want to make sure that I don't cut my length here. I want that length to stay long. So we're just doing it, overcorrecting this way now. Remember, we don't want to cut any of this length. I'm going to overcorrect a little bit more this way. And now on this side, we're going to overcorrect this way. You see my guides right here, so that's where I'm nipping. Let's see what we've done so far. It's definitely shorter, obviously, but I feel like you can already tell that it's not super bulky in this area where most of the weight was at before. Okay, we're gonna go style it and I'll be right back. So this is the final result, my loves. I love it. I think it helped a lot to get some of that weight that was just hanging right here. I think I need to go a little bit shorter on this side. You see how it's still like a little bit heavier here. I don't know if that's just how my curls are laying today, but I can go back and cut. It's just that once you cut, that's it. There's no more cutting. So I can also choose to wear the curly bangs this way, or I can just wear it how I'm used to and take it out of my face if I wanted to. But this is what kind of makes the hairstyle a little bit more fierce and kind of like that 80s look that I was going for. I love it. I love the way it's falling now. So we did it. I was so scared and we did it. I probably still could go a little bit shorter, but you guys look how much, I mean, I cut a good 4 inches off the length of my bangs. This is how long they were before. So we cut a lot. It's just baby steps. I probably could have gone a little bit shorter, and like I said, I need to go shorter here still a little bit. I think on this side it looks really good. It's falling really nicely. So I don't know if it's just because my hair, see if it goes this way, look how pretty. It makes sense because there's a lot of bulk throughout the whole top, but because I have it flipped over to this side, it's given the illusion on this side, and here it feels like it's missing, but that's because it's parted to the side. But there you go, see. But I like my hair flipped over to the side instead of like in the middle, but that actually helps make it look more balanced. You see that? Having hair in my face is something that I do need to get used to, that I'm not used to feeling bangs in my way. It's different for sure, but I do love the look. I love it.